What up, y'all? This is a 404 Heels, y'all. We doing that SmackDown recap, reaction, review, all that good stuff. This is a 404 Heels. I'm Aaron, one half of the 404 Heels, y'all. This is going to be the go-home show for Saturday Night Main Event, the second Saturday Night Main Event since making its return. Apparently, they're doing it quarterly, so we're going to get one about every 3 months. I don't know if that last one in December counted for this year. I'm assuming not, so we'll see what the next one is. I would love one in the 404, ATL shout out. Let's go. But, SmackDown's going to kick off. It's going to have Joe Tessitore in the ring. He's going to bring out Cody Rhodes, the undisputed champion, y'all. Cody's going to talk about his Royal Rumble match with KO, how he's excited. There's no referees, no nothing. Nothing's going to stop him. Cody references how everyone thinks he's a nice guy and all that good stuff, but he does have a mean streak because guess who his mentor was? It was Randy Orton. So he does have that mean streak built in him from Randy Orton is basically what Cody's saying. Cody is the grandson of a plumber, all that. KO shirt game on fire. We're going to talk about KO shirt game later in the show because he main events against Jimmy Uso. Shit is hilarious. His shirt game, he must have it for days and days and days. But brought up Randy, all that good stuff. So I'm excited. We got one more SmackDown before Royal Rumble, so we'll kind of see what KO and Cody go through. That we're also going to have that face-off at Saturday Night Main Event with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. So first match we get going, we get Motor City Machine Gun versus Pretty Deadly. They kind of just got this thing going on about who attacked the Street Profits. We got Pretty Deadly. It makes in there Apollo Crews, DIY, and Motor City Machine Guns. Honestly, this match, nothing too crazy. Motor City Machine Guns pick up the win, obviously, but man, Pretty Deadly had some good moves. They showed out. They work well as a tag team. I'd like to see a little bit more matches out of them, man. Not gonna lie, they're kind of growing on me a little bit. Shout out Pretty Deadly, man. Y'all are doing all right. Then we get Miz in a little backstage segment with Nick Aldis, and he's hyped. He's over here on SmackDown. He hit that transfer portal, but then Nick Aldis reminds him that so did the Wyatt Six. They also hit that transfer portal. So Nick Aldis tells Miz, you better go find some friends out there, my guy. You better go find some friends. So he does go looking for some friends, little backstage segments and stuff like that. He goes up to A-Town Down Under, my boy Austin Theory, my boy Grayson Waller. They're going to be in Atlanta, center stage, Waller TV, or the Grayson Waller effect. Super excited to see that. In ATL, they're going to have Obafemi on there, the NXT champion. But Nick Aldis says, hey, man, don't get too friendly with them because these motherfuckers going to the transfer portal as well. They're going over to Raw now. I don't know. Is this, we're getting a lot of transfers here recently and we're less than 90 days before WrestleMania. So are we going to have this transfer portal WrestleMania and then have the draft after WrestleMania? Is that what we're doing? This transfer portal, is it just open 365? Because they're like, fuck it, it's open whenever we say it's open type thing. It's just they really didn't explain the transfer portal, and it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense to me. The transfer portal, it's open all day, every day. People are moving. We get Damian Priest on SmackDown now. That happens. Who did anything else? Just Cody and them. Yeah, just Damian Priest is now on SmackDown. Grayson Waller and my boy Austin Theory are on Raw. And we get the Wyatt Six and the Miz over here on SmackDown. They're just moving it from Raw to SmackDown. It seems like a lot of people say, we might be getting Uncle Howdy versus Jacob Fatu because we see a little Uncle Howdy, a little Wyatt Six in the background when Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu are coming to the ring to face LA Knight. So we'll go from there, y'all. But KO comes out. He comes out on the mic. He gets in front of the announce table's face saying they didn't interview him. It's not fair. He goes a little bit at my boy Matthew McConaughey. A little unfair, He takes a little low blow shot at the Longhorns saying, he's going to beat them like Ohio State beat the Longhorns. Little low blow out there, but, KO just keeps rambling on about how the world's unfair to him. And then here comes Jimmy Uso. Big Jim. Big year for Big Jim. He just comes out to the ring. It says, we sick of hearing you talk, bro. You talk too much. And just, mollywops him. Sets up the main event for later on in the evening. It's going to be Big Jim Uso versus KO. Apparently, it was supposed to be Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo round 2. Carmelo Hayes a little upset about that. So that's when he goes and talks to Nick Aldis. And Nick Aldis is like, hey, man, stick around. I got a little surprise for you. We got a new transfer over here from Raw, and you're going to go one-on-one with them. And Carmelo's like, hell yeah, let's go. And that one-on-one, it just so happens to be Damian Priest. So Damian Priest comes over. He comes over from Raw. It looks like we're officially done with him and Finn Balor. It seems that way if they're going to be on two separate shows, but you never know. This transfer portal, maybe Damian transfers back, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? We never know these days. We get a little B-Fab versus Meechin, or B-Fab and Meechin versus your women's United States champion, Chelsea Green, and her bodyguard, Piper Niven. I was surprised in this match. It was kind of a shorter match, but Meechin gets the pin on the United States women's champ, Chelsea Green. Clean finish, man. Just hits her with the finisher. 1, 2, 3. Meechin and B-Fab are your winners. We get another backstage segment. We're getting round 3. Meechin and Chelsea Green for the U.S. Championship belt. I'm not sure when that's going to be because I think they did announce it. I think it's next Friday. I believe it's the Friday to go home for SmackDown. So we'll see. It kind of needs to be over and done with, kind of like Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Let's just hurry up, get through this. I hope they don't give the belt to Meechin. I don't think anyone really wants to see Meechin win the belt, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, y'all. I could be wrong. But interesting that Meechin got the pin on Chelsea Green. Just a little weird. We get a little promo package from, the quote-unquote the GOAT, Charlotte Flair. I feel like the internet is kind of mixed reviews right now, whether they like Charlotte. I've been seeing a lot of hate on Charlotte. Didn't like the promo as much. It kind of seems like she's the exact same character. I thought they would make her, maybe they still do. Maybe they make her come back a little darker. That's what I heard. That's what I kind of like to see. I would have just liked to see, her go through a little character change. But, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But, she has a little promo package where she declares for the Royal Rumble. I would have liked to see it in person, but, they're leaving that in-person debut for the Royal Rumble. I thought it was funny within the promo package. She says, the GOAT doesn't need to be called the GOAT by other people. But in fact, you just called yourself the GOAT. You're the GOAT. You don't have to say you're the GOAT. I was like, well, you saying that kind of makes you say that you're the GOAT. Like, kind of is, y'all. I don't know. Is she GOAT material? I mean, she's got the championships. But the love, man, sometimes the internet's a little divided. It's a little divided sometimes. Sometimes we like her. Sometimes we don't. It seems right now that Charlotte Flair is not everyone's cup of tea right now, but we'll see how that Rumble goes. We still think Becky Lynch is going to return. It doesn't seem like Alexa Bliss is going to be back for the Rumble. That kind of sucks, but, Charlotte Flair is back. Woo! That's what she said, y'all. Then we basically get a big ad for the Women's Royal Rumble. People were talking about how no one's really declared for the Royal Rumble, but Tiffany Stratton comes out. At first, just talk a little smack, say how she's on top. Then we get, boom, the surprise of the night. Rhea Bloody Ripley's music hits. She comes down. I love seeing these two together. I loved it back, 4 or 5 months ago when they tag team together. But now WWE's got this cool thing that kind of got polar opposites as both your women's champions. And it's kind of cool. You got Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley. Couldn't look more different. Couldn't be more different styles in the ring, but both on top of their game right now. So then we get, we just get every woman in the locker room back there coming out. We get Nia Jax. She comes out with her girl, Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae is probably the only one that didn't talk in this whole segment. She gets no mic time at all. We don't know if she's going to be in the Royal Rumble. We don't know nothing. But Nia comes out. She basically said she's going to be in the Rumble. So then we get Bianca and Naomi. They're going to be in the Rumble. Then who else comes out? Then we get Liv and Raquel. They're going to be in the Rumble. All can't claiming they're going to win, but we get a little melee started by Rhea Ripley, a little headbutt to a little unsuspecting Liv Morgan. Caught her clean, though, right with the headbutt. But then it sets up a 3-on-3 match, a little AEW style. We got Nia, Liv, and Candice LeRae versus the women's champs, Rhea, Bianca, and Naomi. And, Tiffany just kind of dipped out. She saw the numbers. Raquel, stays ringside. But Tiffy time's like, it's time to dip, guys. Y'all have fun. Take it easy. It was fun while it lasted. Y'all fight over me. Y'all fight over the chance to face me. Go ahead. I'm out. But surprising this match is Liv actually gets a quick roll up on Bianca. Bianca hits Candace with that finisher, the KOD, kiss of death. And then, Liv, the opportunist, kind of sneaks up behind, rolls her up. 1, 2, 3, gets the dub, y'all. Gets the dub. That was very unsuspecting, but I kind of liked it. I like it. Gives a little momentum. I kind of hope someone like a Bianca, a Liv, I kind of hope they win the Rumble. I really don't want Charlotte Flair to come back and win this Rumble. Just been gone for so long. First time back, she gets handed everything like the IWC likes to say. They like to say Charlotte gets handed everything, y'all. And this would be a prime thing if she comes back and wins the Royal Rumble first day back after a long time off. No storyline, no nothing. She just wins the Rumble. That'd be insane, y'all. But this is the first year for the Rumble. I can honestly say that, man, I don't know who's going to win the women's. I mean, I feel like it's between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, but you never know. Could be Bianca Belair. That's my dark horse that I kind of want to win is Bianca Belair. Maybe, I mean, they've been pushing Nia. That'd be kind of, I mean, it would just make sense the way they've been pushing her if Nia wins the Royal Rumble. But we'll see, man. We'll definitely have that Royal Rumble prediction show later on in the week. And speaking of Royal Rumble, we talked about it on Word on the Street. Me and my boy Steph, we were like, who the fuck is going to be this fourth match in the Royal Rumble? Because, of course, you're going to have the women's Royal Rumble. You're going to have the men's Royal Rumble. We got the ladder match. Those are going to be we got 2 hour-long matches within the Rumble at least. And then that ladder match is going to be another 30-minute banger. So that leaves room for one more. After they added this one on SmackDown, I kind of hope we get a 5th match for Royal Rumble because this just brought my enthusiasm down from Royal Rumble so bad. But it's going to be the Motor City Machine Guns for the Tag Team Championship. The Tag Team Championship, y'all. Versus DIY. How excited are we, y'all? Are we thrilled? It's going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. So they like, hey, man, it's not going to be 1 fall of this crap. We're going to probably see 3 because they're each going to get 1 and 1. Do the tag team titles change hands? Who gives a shit? I would like it if Street Profits came out and just beat the shit out of both teams. Just stomp the shit out of both teams. I'm so disappointed in this match for a Royal Rumble. You have so many belts out there that you could defend on this big 4 PLE. And, the tag team champs, it's a big belt. I guess this is better than seeing the War Raiders on there. But man, WWE, you're going in the right steps to try and fix the men's tag team division. But this match just ain't it. I don't want to see it, y'all. It's not for me. That's all, y'all. That's all. It's just not for me. But that, what set that up was the Johnny Gargano Apollo Crews match. Apollo Crews gets a little roll up on him with a little distraction from Motor City Machine Guns. We get LA Knight versus Tama Tonga. Good match, pretty entertaining. Obviously, we know what happens. Jake beats the crap out of everyone. Jacob, he comes in. We get a little Braun Strowman stare down again. A little bit of action. We get a little contact. A little springboard into the turnbuckle. Misses from Jacob Fatu and a little clothesline over the top rope. Sends Jacob packing. Tama trying to hold Jacob back as much as possible. But, man, I'm excited for this match. But I think the best part about this was LA Knight's little on the mic, verbally assaulting Tama Tonga, verbally assaulting Jacob Fatu, and doing Jacob's little shimmy, man. That shit was funny, LA Knight. That shit was funny. But like I said earlier, we get the main event. It's going to be Jimmy Uso versus KO. And, man, KO shirt game, y'all. That shit is hilarious. He comes out with the glow shirt on. He comes out with the Naomi shirt, y'all. That's Jimmy Uso's wife, for y'all who don't know. Just trolling on all levels wearing that Naomi shirt, man. KO, good shit, good shit. Match is good. Ends in a brawl, We get KO trying to do that package pile driver on everyone, but, the music hits. Cody Rhodes comes to the rescue. They brawl, ends the show, just KO, Cody. I'm assuming next Friday night, that's how it's going to end. We get Cody Rhodes this Monday in Atlanta, hometown, on WWE Raw, y'all. We also get Roman Reigns rumored, y'all. Roman Reigns. I heard Goldberg might be out there. We going to be there, y'all. 404 HEELZ. We going to be at Monday Night Raw in Atlanta, baby. But, yeah, KO. Package pile driver, show ending in a brawl. We'll see if KO is going to be at Raw. I really hope he is. I hope we get some chicanery in Raw. I hope it's good. I think this Raw is going to be the best Raw of the Netflix era so far, y'all. It's going to be the best Raw of the Netflix era. Atlanta. We'll be there, y'all. Come find us. The 404 Heels, y'all. We'll be asking questions before, maybe a little bit after. We don't know. I might have a little bit too many Miller Lights. We'll see, y'all. But we'll be there. Raw, Atlanta, 404 Heels. Come find us. We going to ask you questions. We might throw in some AEW questions, see how the WWE fans react to it, y'all. But much love, y'all. We appreciate everything. Like, comment, subscribe. See you Monday Night Raw in Atlanta, y'all. Peace.